We're in a period of major transformation, and it's transformation because we have a lot of new evolving technologies, and we have public policies, and customers want to be able to have better control over their lives. They want to have better choice, they want flexibility, and so that's affecting how the electric sector, how the energy sector is evolving. And it's affecting international relationships, I think, in a very, very positive way.
So our three core activities, which kind of ties into the broader EEI, is, I would call it global outreach, and David showed you a list of activities around outreach we've done. Thought leadership, which is something that EEI has been doing for decades, but I think from an international perspective, we have an opportunity now to really highlight some of the thought leadership activities. And I think something that's most important going forward is our ability to convene different forums. And obviously within EEI, we have the annual convention, we have the CEO meetings, we have the strategic issue roundtable. But I think from an international perspective, as EEI takes a much more leadership role in the world, we're looking to convening more international events and as well as domestic events to make this work. The thing that is interesting with the international program is that when we look at what's happening in the US and what's happening in abroad, we see a convergence of ideas around three pillars, right? So grid modernization is a big topic within EEI, but we've realized, talking to our international members, that it's also a big topic around the world. Clean energy, obviously, and lastly, customer solutions. So these three pillars are not just unique to EEI or to the US, they're unique to the world. And I think having this sort of a pillar where the entire world can come around and agree on issues and address different challenges is a great one.
Our service area covers 88% of China's geographic region, which means 26 provinces of 32 in China. We have about 1.8 million employees, which is a big number, but we provide power service for 1.1 billion population. It's a big number, right? And we talk a lot about grid, a lot about interconnection. What is a global energy interconnection? It's a vision raised by our chairman, Mr. Liu, based upon the practical engineering in China and also the vision for the future grid of the whole world. We believe the global energy interconnection is a way out to help to take more clean energy into the electricity grid to each and every household and help to control the temperature rising within 2 degrees C in the coming years.
It's a great pleasure for us to introduce our companies, TEPCO and Chubu. And you might be very familiar with the TEPCO. It's a vertically integrated company which has 65 gigawatts and the number of customers are 30,000. And today we would like to briefly introduce our colleagues, Niwa-san, of the Chubu Electric and our joint venture, JERA. TEPCO and Chubu Electric have jointly established JERA on April 30, 2015 to materialize a comprehensive alliance covering the entire energy supply chain, from upstream investments and fuel procurement through power generation, in accordance with the joint venture agreement signed between the companies on February 9th last year.
Our new chairman, Jean-Bernard Lévy, who came to us in early 2015, has set 3 strategic pillars for us in CAP 2030 is our long-range vision, one of which is international growth. A third of EDF's EBITDA by 2030 needs to come from the international markets. Our second pillar by 2030 is to double our generation of renewables to 50 gigawatts. And our low carbon footprint is something we're extremely proud of. Globally, 87% carbon free. In France, we're, I think, 98% carbon free generation. The word about EEI and the collaboration, the value that you give to us, make my job easy as head of government affairs for EDF. The quality of the resources, the papers, the timeliness of that information really makes my job easy to inform our business interests, not only here in the US, but back in France. And I think that the role you can play is sort of the UN of major strategic issues facing our industry that are common, be it distributed generation or cybersecurity, renewables. I mean, there are themes that cross borders, and that EEI could be the magnet to discuss that and share information. So thank you for that collaboration. We really value our membership here.
Thomas Edison and Henry Ford, great innovators, used to work together. They had an expression of coming together as a beginning, staying together as progress, and working together as success. We certainly enjoy working with all of you to achieve the success we need to achieve on behalf of all of humanity who depend upon electricity. Thank you very much.